Hello, soul family, and welcome back to my channel, Euphoric Wisdom. If you're new here, my name is Zaria, but you can call me Z for short. I hope you guys had a happy, healthy Valentine's Day. If not, I wish you better ones to come. Although I have noticed that there was a lot of people out celebrating this Valentine's Day. I don't know if it's because it was on a Friday this year, but I just I just wanted to shed a tear when I saw a line of like men and women with like chocolates and flowers. It was just really cute. Like I really used to hate this holiday. I was really salty. Salty every Valentine's Day. But honestly, I love to see people in love. So it was really cute. But let me stop blabbing and get to the pause selection. Keep in mind that I am reading for the collective, so not everything will resonate. Just take what does and leave the rest. All right. You have three piles to choose from, and there will also be an image right up on the screen that is associated with the pile. The topic of today is how do people feel when they see you? This topic is going to be of correlation to my love series throughout the month of February, where the topics will be surrounded by love and attraction. Okay. So you have pile number one with the image on the screen here, and I believe it is two people dancing. And you have pile number two with two people in the photo spelling out love. And you have pile number three, and these have two people outside talking. All right. So if you have picked your pile or your photo, down below in the description box or comment section below is your timestamp. All right. And I will see you in your pile. Hello, pile number one. If you chose the image somewhere up on the screen here, welcome to your pile. So the first thing I'm going to do is interpret the image that you have chosen and read a verse from the channel song that I picked for your pile. And on this image, it looks like there are two beautiful people slow dancing. It looks like in either a hall or a living room. And it's dim lighting, but I love when the lighting comes down to shine on the most important thing, which is the connection between both people. So how people feel when they see you, pile number one, is they want to feel close to you. There is a warmth to you that you emit that people are attracted to. A lot of people feel like your advice is warming or the way you speak is warming. You may be a soft-spoken person, take what resonates, but your voice may be soothing to a lot of people. It almost feels melodic. But with this image here, a lot of people want to build a connection with you because of the warmth that you emit, that they may not necessarily know what it is about entirely too much, because some of these people may not even have met you before. They may see you in passing. But you guys emit a warm energy, and you guys have a mysterious presence to you that people feel when they first meet you, almost like they can't interpret the energy, but they can definitely feel it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and read a verse from your channel song, and it's called Slow Dance by Kalani. And it says, slow down, slow dance, control my hands. I want to dance the night away with you, my love. Let's take a chance. Could be romance. Just let me dance the night away with you. So with the quote of could be romance, a lot of people don't know if they're physically attracted to you or if they are attracted to you in a platonic way. So a lot of friends may feel romantically attracted to you, and they kind of keep it hidden because they would rather have you in that way than take the gamble on putting a wager on the relationship, opening the energy up to romance, because we know romance can definitely complicate things. And when you are in a friend zone, I'm gonna say, because I just get like friend zone energy. A lot of people that feel this way have been friend zoned, but when they are in this manner, they don't want to jeopardize where they are, because they don't want to risk losing that feeling of warmth, of that light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and flip over these oracle cards. These are going to be supporting messages for you guys, and these were pre-shuffled beforehand. So the first card is going to be My Inner Compass Knows the Way. So how a lot of people feel when they see you is that you walk with a purpose. You always feel like, you always look like you have somewhere to be, people to see. You guys may be busy people. Some people definitely crave your energy, and I don't know why I just get that friend zone energy where they're like, I would rather be in the attentive state of this person as a friend, whatever, so that I can feel their energy. Like, people really are obsessed. They can be. They definitely can be obsessed with your energy. But it just feels like you already know what to do. You already know what to say. And they might not know what to do, know what to say if they was to escalate the relationship with you guys. This is starting to feel like a specific message for some. But there are some people here that have friends that want to be in another position. And you seem like you already know what you want, and it may not specifically be them. And they're just afraid of rejection. That's how some people feel when they see you. Like, they feel like you're going to reject them. Okay? And then it says, my emotions move through cycles and connect me to my truth. Okay. So, the way people feel when they see you is very different. They sort of see you in like different lights, and it's intriguing to them. Like, you may be tired one day, visibly tired one day, and then the next day you may be cracked out on caffeine and you're doing everything. You were talking to people, and then the next day you might be a little bit quiet, and then the next day you changed your hair. People just seem to notice difference within you. That's what they feel when they see you, is that there is a different energy to you every time that they see you. You guys might be like chameleons. But I'm starting to get messages from maybe childhood friends that may see this a lot more, especially with the cycles here. This is going to be with people that have seen you in different ways, more so. All right, so I'm going to pull from the Modern Witch Tarot deck. All right. I welcome in my guides, your guides, to come through and help guide me with the messages that I need for today, for our highest good and highest good only. Ancestor, spirit guides, can I get some additional messages on how people feel when they see pile number 1? You have the Strength card here. You guys definitely display exactly that when people see you. A lot of people can feel your strength. And this is correlating with people watching you from when you may have struggled to when you got out of the struggle, or and then taking the steps to get out the struggle, and then you seeking an overcoming behavior. So now people see the seeds of your labor. So people see the strength, they feel the strength that comes with you when they first meet you. It's almost like something that emits out of your aura. And again, this mostly comes from the people that may have grew up with you. This may have come from people that you may have known for years, but maybe keep them on social media and they can see the difference within you over time. This is very specific for some, just take what resonates. But people feel a lot of courage coming from you. I think it does open up a secondary feeling of intimidation, especially with the oracle card that says my inner compass knows the way and my emotions move through cycles and connect me to my truth. It's almost like no BS with you. People don't think that you are easy to manipulate. That's how people feel when they see you. Okay. I don't know. I'm getting like friend zoned energy that's coming through here. Who did you friend zone? Pile number 1. Who did you friend zone? All right. So let me pick another one. All right. What kind of emotions do people feel when they see pile number 1? What kind of emotions? Something flipped, and I'm going to take it. Knight of Pentacles. They feel calm when they are around you. A lot of people feel calm, a sense of serenity. With the Knight of Pentacles, this is a stable energy. You see the horse in the photo isn't really going anywhere. The Knight of Pentacles is pretty much holding the pentacle in their hands with content. Like, it's there. Like, you may see people pretend not to notice you, but do deeply feel for you. Like, certain people pretend not to see you, which is weird, but I get it. I get it, because I don't necessarily like staring at people because I feel like it makes them feel uncomfortable. But, you know, sometimes I can't help but to admire people. Sometimes I can't help it, but I get it. I get that. I do get a sense of nervousness because of it with that Nine of Pentacles. Maybe not really knowing what to do when they do talk to you or approach you. A lot of people feel that you have high expectations for the people that enter your life. Like, I really get an energy that they feel like you don't play when it comes to your inner circle. almost a very authentic energy here. Okay. Okay. What thoughts do people have before getting to know them? What do they feel before getting to know pile number one? This is going to be for strangers. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Yeah, a lot of people that feel this way though, even though they may not know you or approach you, they notice you. So, before, how people feel before they get to know you, pile number one, they just feel like you carry yourself with, I want to say, a good self-concept. People feel like you have a lot of confidence. You may have good style, pile number one. Or good hair. Definitely hair here. You guys may have curly hair that people absolutely love when they first meet you. But I feel like people feel like you have something to offer with the Queen of Pentacles here. But there are people that may meet you in passing, or childhood friends. I'm picking up an energy that have known you for a long time. And when they see this treasured energy and they're close to it, they don't necessarily know what to do with it. So a lot of people may hide how they feel when they see you. This is not something that you can easily see with the naked eye here, which is really interesting. It may be a little bit shallow to say, but you are definitely on easy on the eyes, is what a lot of people would say. Like, even though you exude this strength, this stability, that's how a lot of people feel when they see you. Even though you exude that energy, a lot of people are viewing this energy and transmuting it into that confidence that comes from you putting together a nice outfit or getting your hair done multiple times. You guys might get your hair done a lot. But a lot of people see that you do this sort of maintenance. You may feel like shit, but a lot of people see this maintenance that you're doing, and they just feel like they may not be able to tend to that. Like, they kind of feel like you are expensive, like you have value. But those that hate from outside the club but can't get in definitely see your worth. That's for sure. But the people that are in the club sees what you have to offer, but sometimes feels intimidated by how much you have to offer. And that is definitely something that makes people take a step back and pretend that they don't feel. So I think I'm going to go along with another tarot card here. I'm going to come along with another tarot card. Can I get some additional messages for pile number one? But so far, I'm just getting that you guys are quite attractive people. People crave your energy. as soon as they get to know you, it's mysterious. People feel like they can't catch up to you, pile number 1. But now that I'm like collecting all of the data, all of the energy, I just feel like people want to stay close to you, but not too close enough to have to bear the burden of having such a wonderful energy and having to truly work on who they are, their traumas, and everything of that nature in order to feel like they're worthy to have you. So this is very specific. And again, if you do not resonate, I will recommend for you to pick another pile. But it's somebody here that feels very strongly when they see you. And they want to keep you as friends because they already know their habits and who they are as a person, and they're not necessarily ready to let it go quite yet. They may feel like you have a more mature energy and theirs is immature, but this person feels very strongly for you, and you may know this person, you may not, but with the hints of knowing them in childhood or knowing them for an extended period of time. But my advice to this specific person is I would highly recommend them stay where they are, especially if they are not ready to offer you everything you deserve when you need it. Okay? You do not necessarily have to rely on people, pile number 1, to change, because then you sort of fall into that trap of falling in love with potential. So definitely be careful with personality types like that, pile number 1. But I wanted to pick another card for you guys, but I feel like I'm getting specific messages with this pile here, and this is confirmation. If you resonate, all right, that is all I have for you, pile number 1. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me down below what pile you chose and how you feel resonated to it. Down below is my booking page. You can either email me or click the link to my booking site if you were interested. Not only do I have links to support my social medias and booking page, but nonprofit organizations are also down below in case you were inspired to be kind. All right, and with that being said, I hope to see you guys in my next video. And please do something kind for yourself because you deserve it. All right, and I'll see you. Peace. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose the image that's on screen that will appear, welcome to your pile. Now I'm going to interpret the image first, and then I'm going to read a verse from the channel song that I picked for your pile. So in this image, it looks like there's a couple here that's spelling out the words LOVE, which spells love. And they are looking over into the city. Looks like there's some skyscrapers in there. But how people feel when they see you, they feel in love. They feel that love at first sight exists. A lot of people automatically know that they're going to click with you just by seeing you. Lots of people want to travel with you. They feel like you are a good person to travel with, for sure, especially as they're looking out into the city. So definitely get a fun energy with this pile. People want to have fun with you, or people have some really good times with you. You are definitely memorable, that's for sure. So I picked the song Love by Kendrick Lamar, and It says, if I didn't ride blade on curb, would you still love me? If I minimize my net worth, would you still love me? Keep it 100. I'd rather you trust me than to. I think I said love me. Yeah. Keep it 100. If I don't got you, I got nothing. So I just people. I just think people feel like it's either all or nothing with you. You either give your all to you, the king, the queen, or I want nothing in turn. Like, you guys might be detached people, maybe some Aquarian energy here, some air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. If you're not, just take what resonates. But I just get like an airy kind of vibe with you guys. Like, a lot of people feel like they have to enjoy you for the moment that they see you because they don't know when you're gonna appear next. Like, a lot of people feel like they have to savor your presence when they meet you, because they really just question whenever they're gonna see you again. So I'm gonna go in and read the oracle that has been picked for you guys as well. So it says, there is medicine in my shadow. So I think a lot of people feel that shadow side when they see you. Like, typically when I know I meet people, like, there's a clean slate. Like, I don't have high expectations, neither do I have low. I stay on neutral ground. But for you, I feel like a lot of people feel that shadow side to you, that side where you tell it how it is and you are not afraid to be disliked. And even though you may feel not like non-confrontational, a lot of people feel otherwise when they first meet you, that you are going to say what you mean and mean what you say. You are going to walk your walk and talk your talk. Like, people just feel like there is a sense of loyalty with you guys. So people feel healed whenever they feel your energy because of that. Because you make people feel human. You make people feel okay to take accountability for their mistakes, to honor themselves in the most authentic way possible. And then the second one was, I am of the earth and in harmony with nature. So I definitely get like a down to earth kind of vibe with you guys, pile number 2. Like, I don't know if you guys are gardeners or if you guys like to smoke the earth's medicine. Like, people who really see you in like a dream rotation. Just like an energy where people just want to release and be who they are without any precaution behind it. But I'm going to pick some more oracles to get additional messages. I welcome in my guides. Oh, not oracle, tarot. I welcome in my guides, your guides, to come through and help guide me with the messages today. All right, for our highest good and highest good only. Ancestors, spirit guides. How do people feel when they see pile number 2? How do people feel when they see pile number 2? Okay. 6 of Cups. Okay. A lot of people feel their inner child come out when they're around you. Pile number 2. You guys definitely, I get like an open vibe with this pile here. I feel my heart opening up with this pile. Like, you make people want to heal their inner child. Okay. All right. And what emotions do people experience when people are around pile number 2? Some real deep hidden emotions. They feel very deeply, especially with the 6 of Cups here, and they're completely naked in this photo. 2 people looking up at the sun, and you do see a shadow right in the back here. So I just feel like you make people feel free. You make people want to honor their emotions within its authenticity. But the moon is a pretty powerful card. I don't know if you guys have a Cancer moon, Cancer moon, sun rising. Like, you guys have a energy to you where you're fun, although you do have your serious side. You do have that side that you don't talk about and people are very like curious about. But the feeling that people get is very similar to anxiety, if I'm honest with you. Like, I get a feeling in my stomach, almost like a nervousness, although this is from person to person, but I just feel like if somebody was to cheat on you, right? Or if somebody was to do something malignant and dishonest, they feel like you would know about it before they even told you about it or anything like that. Like, for some reason, they get this like feeling that you know everything. Like, you guys might have some really good intuition, pile number 2 in this pile. And you speak so truthfully, people just feel like you have eyes everywhere in the physical and spiritual. So they feel a little bit afraid to try and pull a fast one on you. Okay. And this is going to be from the people that just passed by. Okay. What sort of assumptions do people feel just getting to know pile number 2, ancestor spirit guides? What sort of assumptions do people feel? 4 of Wands. You have so much depth to you that they feel like you're married. Like, they feel like you have somebody in a romantic relationship because this person is very beautiful. This person is very authentic and in depth. Like, this person definitely has somebody. Like, people often assume that you're in a relationship or that you're with somebody because of how desirable you are as a person that they feel. So, but you may have some people that really just generally don't care, that they just want you to know that they like you and your energy and your vibe. But yeah, people may feel like you're married. All right. So let me take a look at these tarot cards. So I have some mixed messages here. So I don't know why, but I have the words, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. And I know it's like, whoa, what you mean by that? I really feel like you guys have an energy where it's so open, it's so attractive, it's very appealing to a lot of people. Like, a lot of people feel like you attract different types of people. And I feel like that's why that energy comes through, that people automatically assume that you're married or in a relationship. Because you visibly, like, your vibe just feels charismatic to a lot of people. Like, you may have the gift of gab, or you may be a funny individual, or somebody that's like very giving or and caring and very emotionally driven. Like, your empathic qualities is very attractive to a lot of people that feel this energy coming from you. But with the moon card here, a lot of people feel their emotions sort of change. Kind of similar to pile number one, but the emotion that it changes to is more so fear. I get that people are oftentimes intimidated by your emotional openness, that it brings up a fear within them that they don't necessarily know is operating them. So let's just say this, and this may be an experience that may not be as vast as what I'm explaining, but let's just say you're going on a roller coaster and you may have been on this roller coaster before, so you want to go on this roller coaster, and you take someone with you and you start to notice that they might be a little scared, and you ask, like, hey, like, are you okay? Like, have you been here before? And they just say, no, but, I want to do this. And they get on the roller coaster and they are screaming like it's not tomorrow. Now, that might not be like the greatest example, but people are very prideful when it comes to you and your presence. Like, they don't want to feel like they can't handle you. So there is an anxiety there and being around you and in your energy that they feel, but they want to push through because they don't want to be seen as somebody that easily gives up, or not man enough for you, or not woman enough to take care of you. And this can be for anybody, friends, family, platonic relationships, anyone. But it just feels like, with this shadow hanging out in the background, that people have a hidden fear when it comes to you because they don't necessarily know what to expect. And when they do go on this roller coaster with you, they still aren't necessarily sure as to what's going to happen unless it happens. Like, your responses might change a lot. A lot of people don't know what to expect from you. And that can be a little scary to some. It's definitely giving some Cancer energy here. You guys might be some really good cooks. Okay. Yeah, you guys might be a plant mom, a plant dad. You guys might have kids. You guys just take care of something. I just feel something being taken care of. Like, people feel like you are always on it. You are always working on something different, or working on something new. Yeah. And the Six of Pentacles, I just feel like you make a home for some people. And the energy of, like, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife is that people just feel like your energy can't be tamed, and that no one can really tie you down. And that's the only energy that I get from that quote. Like, a lot of haters may feel like you may attract a lot of different people, and that no one can really tell you to do what you don't want to do. Like, your boundaries are there for sure. That I feel from you guys, pile number 2. Like, a lot of people feel that you have boundaries, but this is mostly coming from like people that you may have cut off, left your life, that feel this way. Like, I just get a salty energy where they start talking crap about you after you cut them off, because they no longer have access to your energy and are going through withdrawal. That's what I like to call it. And the finest way possible is that people go through withdrawal from your energy. And in order to get your energy back, to control it, they try and give energy to you in the way where they provoke you. And I just get in your energy, like, you don't really sit down long enough to ingest the drama to give these people attention. Like, you are one place and then you're another. Like, and I feel like that's why people feel fear from you, is that rejection that they get when they no longer have your energy. That you're no longer giving them the benefit of the doubt. So, I just get some like weird, bitter vibes from some people when they see you, that they feel. And it mostly comes from feeling like they don't have access to you. So definitely be careful with that, pile number 2, because your energy is clearly something to be seen, to be experienced, but it's not something that everybody can experience. Just like these people that have been experiencing your energy and has been keeping it under wraps because of their own selfish reasons. Like, no matter what, people are thinking about you, feeling your energy, even when you are not in a room. Like, your name is in rooms that you feel you don't even know is being spoken about. Like, I just get like people talking about you for like the littlest things because of a certain assumption on how you're feeling. So let's just say, like, one day you go to work and you're a little quiet, but your manager thinks you have an attitude because you're not talking to anyone. And really, you just might be chilling, and it just might be a day where you just generally don't want to talk. And that's just your energy. So people sort of misconstrued how you feel and make assumptions on that and not truly understand who you are. So there might be some major misunderstandings in this pile coming from other people, but that's their prerogative. It is not up to you to change how they feel or how they assume that you feel. That is not your job, because as adults, we are here to communicate. And I understand that's not a lot of people's stronghold, but that is on them. But your energy lives rent-free in people's mind. That is all I'm saying for you, pile number 2. But that is all I have for you. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you resonated. Comment what pile you chose and how it did. All right, down below in the description is going to be links to my booking page. You can either email me or click the link down below to my booking page. Not only do I have links to support my social medias, but nonprofit organizations are down there as well, in case you are inspired to be kind. All right, and with that being said, I hope you do something kind for yourself, pile number 2, because you deserve it. All right, peace. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the image that's going to be up on the screen, welcome to your pile. The first thing I will do is interpret the image, and then I will read a verse from the channel song that I picked for your pile. So in this image here, it is two people talking outside. One girl is sitting on a railing, the other guy has a camera in his hand, it looks like, and it just looks peaceful, to be honest with you. I feel like if I was in this picture, I would feel at peace, at bay, like a chill vibe, like somebody that I've always wanted to talk to because they are able to listen to what I'm saying and also be able to keep up the conversation and reply. So already how people feel when they see you is they feel calm, they feel seen. You guys really do boost people's ego, I will say. Like, you guys have the gift for gab. Your love language might even be words of affirmation, or you attract people that have that love language, but it's the way you talk to people that really exudes a feeling. It's the way you speak. People can't wait to talk to you again. They feel your energy when you have a conversation with them. They wonder when the next time that they will talk to you. Some people overthink about a lot of the things that they say to you because they feel like you talk to them and you communicate with them very well. You guys may have a social media presence. This may be for some people, may not be all, but a lot of people feel like you are able to just make the great caption and be able to use and communicate with other people through social media well, and that can be intimidating to some people, but a lot of people really are curious as to the way you communicate. That's where their core feeling comes from, is the way you communicate. And this song that I chose for you guys is Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell. And the lyric says, last night I saw you standing and I started pretending I knew you and you knew me too. Just like Aroni, you were too shy, but you weren't the only, 'cause so was I. And I've dreamed of you ever since. Now I've built up my confidence. Girl, next time you come my way, I'll just know what to say. Oh my goodness. And I love this song. But a lot of people really trip up when they talk to you. Sometimes they might stutter. Like, they may even just feel nervous in your presence when they talk to you. But a lot of people get shy when they see you. Like, and it's only because people are bashful in your presence. And I'm going to go in with my oracle cards that I chose for you guys. And it says, we are all sisters and reflect the divine in one another. Okay. So a lot of women may have picked this pile here. My girls, my woman, uplifting women is in this pile. You guys do like to support other people. And you are very passionate about that. If you do not feel called to this pile, please pick another. But you guys are heavy on uplifting. And even if any man has picked this pile, or my they thems have picked this pile, You guys have a nurturing presence, but it's fiery. People feel a fire, like a heat when it comes to you. It's not a warmth, it's a heat. I get the quote like, get out the kitchen if you can't stand the heat, or something like that. But, oh, can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. And that's what you guys are. You guys are fiery, you guys are feisty. You guys are not afraid to speak up for what's right. And that's where that talking energy comes into play. Like, you guys come across to other people very well, the way you communicate. And you may not see yourself as a huge like communicator, but I feel like when you do communicate, a lot of people feel what you have to say. It's not just filler and you guys are talking about nothing or material things. Whatever you have to say is very important and people want to listen. So it doesn't even have to be women in this power with we are all sisters. It could go either way. We are all brothers. But whomever you uplift feels your impact on them in their life. So you guys leave a huge impact on other people. And then the second card is I welcome clear vision and inspired action. So there are some messages in pile number 2 if you were called to that pile as well. But you guys have a clear vision. You guys walk with a clear purpose. Either 2 or 1. It was very similar with walking with a direction. I think it was pile number 1, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry. So if you were called to pile number 1, there are some messages in there for you. But a lot of people feel like you have a clear vision on what you want by the way you communicate. A lot of people feel what you say. You guys may be wonderful public speakers. You guys may do well in meetings. If not, this is a skill that you can always tap into because it's something that you are very good at or have the potential to be very good at and use to your advantage. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my Modern Witch Tarot to get some additional messages on how people feel when they see you. How people feel when they see my pile number 3s. But I can already tell you guys you have people starstruck. Okay. I welcome in my guides, your guides, to come through and help guide me with the messages today for our highest good and highest good only. Okay. Can I get some additional messages as to what people feel when they see pile number 3? What do people feel when they see pile number 3? 10 of Swords. A lot of people can feel that you have gone through a lot of hardship. A lot of people can feel that... Well, I had a notification that distracted me. I'm so sorry, pile number 3. But I feel like people may feel like you are distracting because of that. Because honestly, I got like an invite, like a message, and I just got sidetracked. I have ADHD. Although, I will say, as an intuitive reader, I will probably point out that people may feel like they get distracted in your energy, like they may get lost in you. But with this 10 of Swords, I just feel like it's more of a supporting message than what I got from this card immediately. Because I had gotten that people feel your hardships, your pain, but people also get lost in your story. Like, you guys may have a prominent story. Like, people may have suggested you write a book because of how intense your life may have been. That's probably why your communication style is so looked up upon. All right. And let me pick another one here. What emotions do people experience when they are around you? All right. You got Six of Cups again. Okay. I'm getting some nostalgia in this pile. A lot of people feel nostalgic. There's something about your past that people can feel. People may feel like you have a deep past, and people want to sit and listen to you talk about your life. And this is very, I've been getting some specific messages in all three piles, but what people feel when they look at you, it's a nostalgic feeling that they can relate to your story. And if they can't relate, it has a lot of shock value enough to keep people pulled in as to how you were able to overcome. So a lot of people really do feel connected to you and who you are. And in specific, the pain that has shaped you to be who you are today. Okay. I'm going to pick an additional card. And this is going to be people that just met you, that may not know you. What kind of assumptions do they feel about you before they even meet you? Okay. Seven of Cups. With the Seven of Cups being here, people feel like you have options. You have a roster. A lot of people, yes, so it is pile number 2 that I'm feeling this pile. Like, if you were called to either pile number 1 or 2, but regardless, you guys, all of y'all are attractive people, and people crave your energy to the fact that they don't even want to approach you, especially for you, pile number 3, because with the Seven of Cups, they feel like you have so many love offers, so many opportunities that you wouldn't even give them the time of day. A lot of people that meet you for the first time or see you for the first time, they feel intimidated by the competition that they may have. So that's on them. If they can't raise up to the bar, then they better leave you alone. But you might have some people that do approach you and try, but when they talk to you, that's what solidifies their feelings of competition, of I'm going to have to fight for what this is, because this is something that I don't really encounter. This person, this personality type is very rare. Like, a lot of people feel calm, collected, almost like revelation, like revelation is what I'm trying to say. Almost like people have revelations when they talk to you. But this Ten of Swords, it's a heavy card for sure. But I love this deck in specific because I talk about it. A Oftentimes when I get this card, there's another one that says everything is going to be okay. And I really love that interpretation, because even though we do a lot of things in life that causes us to suffer, or the things that happen that we can't control causes us to suffer, and we feel like it defines us, the only thing it does, it makes our light brighter. Even though there are some things that need to be healed in our aura, a lot of people are attracted to the resilience, the strength. And we are not always meant to suffer. Like, when we get so caught up in the bad feelings and expecting the worst, we forget to dream. And I feel like that's what happens when we get older. And this is why the Six of Cups is here, with a child in the picture and a woman giving a child a full cup. So you are people's childhood dream. Like, let's just say a child may dream for a present parent, a parent that's always going to listen to them, a parent that's going to talk to them in a calm way. You may be that kind of person that has that personality type that they were looking for when they were growing up. And that's what people feel when they talk to you. And that is very powerful to have in your energy. So with this Ten of Swords here, even though people can feel your pain, they are able to stay hopeful for you. You guys may not like that people give you pity, or people may feel bad for you. And yes, certain people may do that to feel like they're better than, but you generally carry yourself with ease and resilience to the point where people cannot help but to think about you and your story. So how people feel when they see you, it's a deep feeling, because it reminds them of when they had to go through life, and when they are going through life. People can relate to you, pile number 3. That's how people feel when they see you. They feel as though you are relatable. You are fiery. You are authentic within what you say and who you are. But a lot of people that may not know you feel like you got your options, that you give this full cup to a lot of other things in your life, and you may not be able to give them your full attention. So I just feel like a lot of people feel that vibe coming from you. I'm going to be here to support you, because it took a long time for me to support myself. However, there are different pit stops that you have to take in life, and people feel that energy that you carry, that I may not be here long enough, but I'm going to make it worthwhile. And that's why you live rent free in other people's mind, because this is an energy that people always want to be around. People always want to sit and have a good conversation with you. People always want to hear about your day. People always want to hear your story. Like, you are generally an interesting person, pile number 1. Not pile number 1, pile number 3. When I get like caught up in the energies of the pile, like, I start to mix up the pile numbers, and I'm so sorry. I sometimes try and put the correct numbers on the screen, but I know a lot of people just listen. So pile number 3, this is some very powerful energy. A lot of people definitely look up to you, for sure. A lot of older siblings and younger siblings may even look up to you, no matter what position you have in your family. Like, people just generally feel like you are the best person to go to ask for help. Like, you guys are definitely a reliable person. All right, that's all I have for you, pile number 3. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you resonated, comment down below your pile and how you felt connected to this reading. Down in the description below, it's going to be my booking page. You can either email me or click that booking link to book a personal reading with me. Not only is there links to support my channel and social media platforms, but there are also some nonprofit organizations in there in case you were inspired to be kind. And with that being said, I hope you do something kind for yourself, pile number 3, because you deserve it. And with that being said, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.